I met my husband, Michael, on company business and interacted. And a year later, we were married. And then the same year, I migrated in December. It's a beautiful country. The people are very vibrant, interesting, nice to interact with. I like it here. I have different types of experiences. My babies, it's number one. Or should I start with getting married to my husband? It's number one. And then I have our babies being born here. Starting the business in Jamaica. It's really nice. You know, we like what we do. We like meeting people, meeting parents, people from all over. It's the first time ever I'm experiencing a Ramadan like this. Ramadan is our beloved month. It's an exciting month for us where we go to the masjid every day. We break fast. You know, we meet our brothers and sisters. The brothers are together, sisters are together. We pray together. We socialize. We spend the month in worship, doing acts of ibadah. It's very exciting for us. This year, it's a shock to the system. Our masjid, all the masjid in the island were closed, basically, you know, with the social distancing, because as Muslims we pray together, we touch shoulder to shoulder. So with the social distancing in effect, we can't do that. The head of the ICOJ, they basically cancelled all our Friday prayer, right? Since the first case, you know, in keeping with what was suggested by the minister, so we can't even go to the masjid. Alright, so now it's Ramadan, so it's like you're feeling a little broken. I don't know how to explain that, because when you go to the masjid, there's a sense of serenity and peace that surrounds you. You miss that. However, as Muslims, we adjust because the earth is a masjid. So we technically, what we do, we convert our homes into our place of prayer.
Yes.
Even though we do pray at home, but we just make it more elaborate, for want of a better word. On preparing for Ramadan, you do your spring cleaning. Clean up the house, tidy, you change your curtains, the kids, they decorated. Alright. We have our little area where we time to break the fast. It's a kind of like a festive mood. Nice little foods and drinks and everything, just to keep it, especially for the children, because this is their time of the year. Everybody has their gift list handy, because you're at the end of fasting, 29 or 30 days. It's Eid al-Fitr, so that's our day of celebration, one of our major days. So that's the day we will be eating, drinking, exchanging gifts, and again, socializing.
Her daughter said if she knew that this Ramadan was going to be like this, she would have enjoyed last Ramadan much more. And I can tell you, I've spoken to so many Muslims that I've seen since Ramadan, and everybody is almost like in mourning. They miss it so much. Now you said, how can you miss a month of fasting, a month of no food, of all the other things that you abstain from? Muslims, they're about to break down in tears because of what is happening. You look at the churches, and the churches are empty, and you're trying to get persons to come to the church. In the masjid, sometimes it's a roadblock because of the amount of vehicles that are parked there and whatever people want to come to the masjid. So the effects are there. But the thing about Islam is that there's a requirement that the laws of the land are to be obeyed. So you wouldn't find any Muslim who is aware of his religion trying to break what has been defined by the rulers of the land, right? And so we have been compliant in that regard. The WHO and all of those guys, when you look at what they're doing, it could have been taken out of the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad. Peace and blessing upon him. If you are in a country that has an epidemic, you're not permitted to leave. If you're here and you hear there's an epidemic over there, you're not permitted to enter. So you have the closing of the borders and whatever, but these borders are closed by the restrictions, the rules within Islam. So we don't need any guards there or whatever at the borders, right? If you look at the washing of the hands, we are required to wash our hands 5 times a day at least. And every time we use the bathroom, we have to purify ourselves. So many provisions that are there within Islam. When you fit it into the COVID scenario, Islam is the perfect system that if all of Jamaica was Muslim, you'd find that COVID wouldn't have a chance to spread as though it is spreading like crazy.